table, but something, it just doesn't look pulled together like maybe the inside of your house. Well, usually a rug is the easiest trick to really create a statement, but you wouldn't dare put your indoor rugs outside, right? What happens when they get wet? They get mildew, moldy. What do you do if somebody puts ketchup on it, right? Ah, you freak out. No longer. Veranda Living has brought this dot trellis border indoor-outdoor rug that looks just as pretty as those high-maintenance indoor rugs, but all you have to do is hose it off. We have a 5x7 or a 7x10 version. We have them in all different colors for you, and I gotta say, in the 10 years that Veranda Living has been here, this is Nicholas Antolik. You saw him with the lights from Energizer. He's back with us. I gotta say, this is probably one of the prettiest, best designs that they have come up with so far.
Isn't it gorgeous? And for years, Veranda Living has been bringing great designs, but this one absolutely takes the cake. And you mentioned it. Can you imagine taking your indoor rug, pulling it outside and putting it on the back deck or patio? It would probably last a day, maybe 2 days. And now you can do that with this rug because as beautiful and soft as it is for indoor use, you can have the same beautiful look outdoors as well.
Awesome. If you're going to order the 5x7, and we'll show you the colors, I'm going to let you know it's on clearance. It's about $15 off. If you're going with the 7x10, your savings is going to be $31, and we have an easy pay that gets either home for $10 or $20. Okay, so this color we're standing on is known as the ivory.
Yep, this is the ivory, and absolutely probably the safest option there. Like I mentioned before, incredibly soft to the touch, so this feels great on the feet if you have maybe a tired old deck.
And this can feel like a vinyl mat or something plasticky.
Exactly right.
This feels like a loomed wool rug.
Well, there's a reason for that, because it is a woven, beautiful rug from one of the largest manufacturers out there. And I love this design because you have the beautiful classic dot trellis on the outside, kind of framing the room. And with this kind of warm ivory but neutral tone, it's definitely the safest option, I think.
Okay, awesome. Now over here is the black. Oh, I love this.
Isn't this clean? And if you think about this, for years they weren't able to do this in a black because you put it out in the sun and it would fade or anything like that. Well, this wonderful polypropylene material, which we're going to show you, this stark black is going to look this great day one to years down the line. That's
awesome. Okay, so there is the 5x7. We have the 7x10 underneath this dining room table. Just before I show the other colors, what's the size of this table? Do you know?
I don't know the exact size of the table, but I can tell you from at home, I've got an 8-person dining room table.
You can
even squeeze some extra chairs in there, so absolutely big enough for the dining room table.
Okay, awesome. So there is your black. Remember, this is a clearance price, so once the size or color goes, it is not coming back in. Oh, now we're talking with the nautical, the outdoor, the beachy, the navy.
So not only is the design on trend, but this blue is absolutely the hottest trend right now. It's what you're seeing in all the magazines. That white kind of pops with that trellis. Imagine this framing your room or outside, maybe a coffee table in the middle. Think about this as a set. Put one in your foyer, entryway, dragging in mud in the summer, the doors open all the time, and then maybe a larger size out on your back deck or patio. Really extend the space. Bring that indoor decor outside.
Or really nowadays, we have our dining table outside. So maybe you get the larger one for your dining room table, but then you created a little sofa area.
I love it, yeah.
And then maybe that's where you go with the 5x7. Right now we have both sizes in both colors. So now is you take that opportunity to try and get that home. Okay, what are you saying, Jonathan? Give me the update. So the navy in the 7x10, it's my most limited. We have 130 to go around.
Well, I can see why. I love that navy. But next up, another really nice warm color that you're seeing in a lot of the magazines is that gray. Perfect way to change up the look of a room. And think about it, like so often we say, oh, maybe I'll just paint the walls, right? Well, that takes a lot of work and time and effort. Instantly, you bring this home and you're going to completely change the look of your room, whether it's inside or outside. So your tired deck or maybe that back mud room that doesn't get as much time as an attention as the rest of the house. Put this down and instantly you can change up the look of the room.
Okay, again, you're getting the savings here with a clearance price. M60667 is your item number. Again, a fabulous design. The 5x7 weighs about 9.5 pounds, so it's easy to move into your space. And if you get the 7x10, 10 weighs about 12.
Well, and that's important
pounds.
too, because
Yes.
that's a substantial rug. So you can see that these are going to lay flat. And by the way, I'm just showing you here all the toughest messes and stains that you might get on your back patio if you're having a summer picnic. But you can see there's no stain. It's like normally at home you just use your normal hose,
Can
right?
I stain it in real time?
You could try to stain it, but you
Here,
won't be
okay,
able
can
to,
I?
right?
Hold on.
And check this out. As you're
Can
doing that, I want
No,
to show you.
seriously want to do it.
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
And check this out. As you're doing
stir.
that, I'm pouring water down, and you're going to notice that the water is running straight down through the carpet. And that's important because that means when you put it on your deck or patio, there's not going to have to worry about putting anything down underneath it, and it's always going to look that good time after time.
Look at that.
Speaking of staining,
Yes.
now if we can't stain it with anything like that, what about the pet mess or anything? I'm actually soaking this in bleach, so you can see what happened to that black terry cloth there. Completely took away the color, and if the bleach doesn't do that to this, that means not only can you clean it, but the sun's not going to stain it.
Ooh,
You're
I can
always
smell that
able
bleach.
to, right? You're always going to be able to keep this looking as good as it does the first day when you get it home.
And again, when your bare feet are on it,
Yeah.
or the little ones have their little bare feet on it, it's going to feel like the most expensive indoor rug. But
And
remember, this
it
is
really does.
maintenance free. So again, it really helps pull together an outdoor space. You may have invested in a really nice patio set, but what's missing? You can't quite put your finger on
Sure.
it. It's probably that you don't have a rug to tie it all together. These are beautiful designs. Again, you can use these indoor or outside. Maybe you have it outside for the warm months. Pull it indoors. Entryway, breakfast nook, your outdoor dining space, your outdoor living space. Just decide what size you may need and what color you will like. I love the pattern because to me, it fits in any decor, whether
really
it's
does.
modern, contemporary, French country.
Yeah.
Here is the black. Again, right now we have all sizes in both colors, so now's the time to shop.
We're walking on down.
Ivory, we are walking on down and moving on up, right? Here is the navy, so pretty and so on trend. And then finally, now this is my jam, the gray. M60667 is your item number. Nick Antolik, thank you so much for
Thanks for
stopping by.
having me. Yeah.
I hope you don't mind that I just poured mustard all over
Not
your
at all,
carpet.
thank you.
Okay. So we have a whole another hour in our patio and garden show.